Wait on homie to get off the train. Oh, you playing guitar out there. That's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty dope. Let's go.
What you doing? Hop in the eye was my fate, don't know what it look like. Lately I'm feeling alone. Too many scars on my body, I know I don't heal right. Hennessy straight to the dome, I know I got problems now. If you ain't gon' solve them, then leave me alone. I know I got problems now. If you ain't gon' love me, then don't hit my phone. Like why is you lying for me? Swear y'all don't want me, you just leave the door. Like that ain't my
What's up, what's up? Alright. We're doing this vlog a little different and weird today. It will make sense after I edit it. I'm here with Jesse Oldelli! Say what's up to the camera, bro.
What's up?
You should know I was gonna do that. You should have known I was gonna do that. Well, first off, let me go ahead and let y'all know, homie, we got bars. We got lyrics. He's also an emotional son of a bitch. But
why are you gonna discredit me like that? That's crazy.
Jesse Oldelli tells a story through the music stitches of his raw wounds, with hitting albums like Hopeless Romantic. Actually, I think that's your. No, you have 3 albums. Hopeless Romantic.
Let me see if you know.
Hopeless. Hopeless Romantic. Alright. Expiration 9/17/22.
What? Oh.
Yeah. And what's the last one? Something Worth Living For. Those are your 3 albums you have fully out. Everything else is singles. Everywhere.
Got an EP out.
The EP was the EP was the Expiration.
No, SoundCloud days.
Yeah, I know.
You got 2 from SoundCloud days. I got.
Hopeless Romantic is your only full album out on Spotify.
And I have an EP.
You have the EP, yeah.
Pop up or nothing.
I think that's why I couldn't find it.
Let me see. I remember because I paid hella bread for the cover.
A lot of music everywhere, guys. He's one of them artists where he's got different music on each platform. So what you find on Spotify, you might not find on SoundCloud. What you find on SoundCloud, you might not find on Tidal.
The interlude.
That's why I don't have Apple Music. The interludes is not on the others. I think that's the album I haven't heard yet.
Yeah.
Bruh.
They go the first song. You gotta do the rest. I had it on SoundCloud, but I deleted it. I let it go on trash.
In the editing, I'll probably send me this song so I can play it on there while I'm listening to it right here.
love me now, love me never. I'm too clever, spit flows like 2 Berettas, and I'm sending shots at whoever or whatever wanted. My niggas facing pain and getting blunted. They steady pouring liquor down their stomach. I make it hard to digest, but you ain't really try yet. They saying you ain't die yet. They see me walking heartless, They see your pretty picture on your mantle.
Too clever. On the album, the interludes. You can find that one on Apple Music. Probably on all platforms if you actually search. Yeah. Well, with you playing that, actually, why did you get into music?
Why did I get into music?
And it has to be a double. And how did you get into music?
Why and how? It's the same answer.
2 different perspectives.
Nah, same answer.
Yeah, okay.
So my dad, he was in the music industry before I was born. Like my stepdad before my mom even met him and shit. And basically he was an engineer and a producer. And he was a part-time manager. So he got into the fields with like Sony records and shit like that back when he was younger. And he actually almost made it into that Diddy field where like you a producer, you know what I mean? You bringing different artists, DJ Khaled style type shit. Okay. So one day, my uncle, rest in peace, he died in a motorcycle accident. One day my uncle came through and I got to sit in on the session, and I just saw him playing music and shit like that. And then he taught me how to write lyrics and shit. Like just sitting there, I was watching him write the lyrics on the pad. This is back when niggas didn't have iPhones and notepad apps on their phone.
Remember them days.
I'm over here, and I remember my first song. it was a play on a nursery rhyme, and you gonna laugh part of the shit. So it was like I wrote it in my classroom and stuffed it in my pocket, right? Folded it up. I thought I was slick. I slid it in my back pocket, bro. And my mom did my laundry, and she pulled it out of my uniform pants. And unfortunately, it didn't get fucked up enough for her not to read the note.
Oh.
So she passed it to my dad because she thought it was funny. My dad didn't think it was funny until he actually figured out what I was trying to do. And he was like, "You trying to write music or poetry?" And I was like, "What you talking about?" He was like, "Come here." He took me to the laundry room, he unfolded the note, and he read it. And I thought I was in trouble. He was like, "Now look, that's clever, but you too young to be rapping about this." And the giant, it was hickory dickory dock. Your girl, she want my clock. The clock struck 1, I had to come. Hickory dickory dock. And I wrote it down, bro. And I remember I used to rap it to people, and people was like, "Yo, that's fire." But we was little kids, so we thought everything was fire.
This is facts.
I got a notebook of old raps I used to write. Like just to write. Like that was my shit. Poetry and rap was my shit.
That's actually funny. It's fire. It's like I'm kind of annoyed. I gotta bleep out the word "come." That's dope. Well, actually, what inspired you then? Like, so with you saying that, I guess in that moment, what really inspired you
to start rapping?
Yeah.
I'm being honest with you, and it's a typical Drake story, you know. Yeah, of all his songs nowadays, no diss to Drake or nothing like that.
You got a broken heart.
Yes, sir.
That deserved an explosion. Hold on.
I got a broken heart, and I wrote a song about Shorty. Song with some ass.
Oh.
To this day, it's on my SoundCloud. And basically, I got it hidden. It's a hidden song on my SoundCloud that nobody can see unless I send them the link. My very first song, it was a Drake remix.
You know you gotta send me the link now, right? But at the end of this video, I'm gonna do some type of like, share or whatever. And if we hit goal, he's gotta send me that link.
That's not gonna happen. Ain't gonna fuck up my legacy.
I ain't gonna show nobody.
You know who listened to that? One person. The person that I made it for. That's it. It was up there for 3 minutes straight.
I ain't gonna show nobody.
Matter of fact, my friend, he had the password to my account, and he said if I keep talking shit, he gonna unlock it. And he was like, if I don't release music, he gonna unlock it.
That's fair.
Because he kind of treats himself as a manager, but not really a manager, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, he steps in when I need help, but if I don't need help, he just let me do what I gotta do.
Guidance.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's why. But the reason I got back into music, period, was because I had an ex, and she told me to get equipment because I kept making beats. So she was like, "You might as well rap to your own beats." And at the time, I was like, "No, I'm good." I stopped rapping in high school. I'm good off of that shit.
But you make beats now.
No, I don't.
You made a few beats at least.
I made for like 2-3 years. I was making beats, and then I stopped making money from it because I wasn't in school no more. I wasn't in college or nothing like that. So the YouTube beat shit, it wasn't really popping as much.
Okay.
So I had to find another way to do it. And at the time, I wasn't trying to rap or nothing like that. I just had the equipment. So I basically spent $100 on the mic, a cheap ass mic, and a cheap ass mic stand, and it all came as a package.
Yeah.
Like $100.
Yeah.
Ass. But it worked. So
your job done.
And basically, I made that first song. Then the second song was a diss track. It was a diss track. But the thing is that it was a diss track against people who don't rap, so it don't really count as a diss track. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you can't have a diss track against Oprah Winfrey. Like she gonna spit bars back to you or acknowledge you. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's not like was coming out of
But
rap.
I feel like a lot of rappers make diss tracks to people who don't rap.
Yeah. You know they're not gonna rap back.
Yeah. Oh man.
Donald Trump not about to hop on the mic. He's not doing that shit. Joe Biden ain't about to hop on the mic. None of these niggas about to hop on the mic. They just gonna listen to
I
your
beg to
song.
differ. Clinton will hop on the mic.
Who?
Clinton will hop on
Get
the.
smoked.
No one. No. Hey. No.
Smoke like a bad
The topic was if they get smoked or not. I just said he'd hop on the mic.
And he would get smoked. He would not hop back on that mic.
He'd be the
That
only
might be so
president.
cold that his hands freeze. You better stop. He too old for that. He too old for that.
Obama will hop on the mic. I feel like he'd want to hop on the mic.
Obama.
I feel like he'd want to.
Obama's speeches look like, sound like he be freestyling. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Do you have any freestyle? You know how many people taking his speeches and turn them into freestyles with just using him and clipping it? But speaking of beat making, actually, so you don't make beats, but I probably should have started it with this. You are an engineer.
Yeah, sound engineer. I'm a beat engineer. It's funny, I don't make beats, but I can engineer beats. Like I know, it's because I know how to make them. I just choose not to make beats.
Well, I'm not gonna put you on blast or anything since I have a thing with calling people out on my show, but you'll be a clean track.
Do it?
Yeah, cause that piece of shit you sent me back to Rockstar.
Man, do you know what you did to that track?
Bro,
Wait.
I know that it probably was not the best format for recording. However,
It wasn't even the format. Whoever mixed it and touched it.
no one mixed it and touched it.
Yo, that shit sounded horrible.
I'm hip. I told you that. Wait.
Then my
Wait,
mix,
no.
you put auto-tune and some other bullshit on it.
I told you that. I told you that. What was your exact words?
I listened.
Bro, send it anyway. I got you.
Well, guess what? I said, y'all sent me some alienated ass auto-tune bullshit and was like, hey, work miracles, my nigga. You look like a music guy.
Hey, bro,
No,
next
I'm not.
time, nah. So what you do next time is, hey, you need to,
But see, the thing is, I thought I could. See,
okay.
now the way I do business now is, I'll be like, all right, look, yo. Instead of me just trying to fix that one auto-tune thing, how about this? I pitch you a deal, mix and master and shit like that. And if I can't do the auto-tune, at least it's mix and master for whoever does the auto-tune. They could go ahead and just start with a real clean, honest mix where they could work with the shit and really hear the imperfections, if it is still any imperfections. So, like my friend Chris, he just sent me a song. He was like, can you fix the auto-tune on this? I'm like, bro, I could try it, but you gotta pay for it. I'm not trying nothing for free.
Yeah,
He
that makes sense.
understands that he's one of my best customers and shit like that. So
I feel that.
he don't even accept my discounts. I appreciate it.
I feel that. That's kind of how I am in the video. So can you try? Yo, can you do this? I can try, but you gotta pay for it. It's just. Let's hit the next scene elsewhere.
Let me talk my shit. Next new flow with a bad little bitch. She's type 2 thick and she walk like this. Okay, let me talk my shit. Niggas be taking my steez, you not like me. The old boy make me sick.
Live LL Cool J family, guys. You got a line like this one day, bro?
I make it fuck, ain't talking no bitches. It be like a pig when they going do. Keep on the shit, I ain't throwing no fist. Made it work as a kid, that's a hard move. Foot on the gas when I'm doing the dash. Whoa, Max.
Gelato is just yogurt ice cream. Alright. I'm trying to find light over
I
here.
never settle for basic shit. Chasing this money, I'm doing my work.
find some
By the
light?
time make it percolate. Baby girl love when I do my dance. I make more fans, I make more bands. I do 4 laps in a 2-door van. Nigga cramped up like a sardine can.
Shit, scoot over a little bit.
Me?
Back, gang, back. Alright.
This nigga crossed his legs like he was ever. Be generous.
Whoa. If we're going there, I got a few questions for you. Actually, do you sing in the shower?
Hey, look, leave me the fuck alone, bro. Did you get canceled? You got canceled, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Stay that way.
I'll do the impersonation.
Sorry, I wrote the name up. Fuck.
Alright, quick base questions. Do you sing in the shower? Don't sing in the shower. Alright. What is the most unuseful or talented thing about you?
Unuseful or talented? I'm really good at
That was great. That was great. That was great. That was great.
I'm really good at football, you know. Football was my first love before music. That's about it. You know, I was number one in a lot of football activities. So then I stopped because I didn't go to class. Hey man, 9th grade year and 11th grade year is the most important year of high school. I promise you. You don't want to be in summer school for 4 years.
And I did half a summer and that was it for me. That was it for me.
I was daytime, nighttime every summer until I graduated. I graduated with a 4.1. Fuck out of here. I'm smart. Fuck it.
What's the best advice you've ever been given, and what is the worst advice you've ever been given?
The worst, I got two. My dad used to tell me this when I played football, because I was smaller than everybody. He used to tell me, fear no man but God himself. But that done got me in so much trouble. Because now it's not like, he instilled in me not to be scared of nobody. So now he's kind of seeing the bad effects of it. It's like, I'm not scared of nobody, including my father. So it's like, you raised me to be that way. And the best advice is Russ said it. I can't remember what he said right now, but he basically said somebody asked the same question, and he was like, "What's the best advice you've ever given?" And it had something to do with nobody caring about you, so you might as well. Like nobody in this world really cares about you. 99.9% of this world don't even know you exist. So what are you scared for? Then the other one was something about doubting yourself, or like giving up something like that. Oh no, you shouldn't try. He said that's the worst advice he's ever given. I guess if you never tried it. That shit resonated with me. I was like, oh, okay.
I feel that.
I done heard all that.
I feel that one.
What the fuck, bitch?
Favorite color?
Favorite color? Red, black, gold.
These little ones are for the fans. Favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Believe it or not, I'm a big Percy Jackson fan. Yeah, I used to be real deep into Greek mythology.
You gonna hate me for what I'm about to say. Kind of figured that your goatee gives it away. You save your one.
Yeah.
Well, I shaved mine, but I shaved mine just so I can hit that restart. But you see me with my goatee. We say the twins.
I've been growing this shit since I was 20. It's not going nowhere. Alright.
You ain't cut it? See, alright, so real quick, like I cut mine early in the summer when everyone wanted me to cut mine, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I've cut it 3 times since then because I didn't realize how quick it grow back. Now I'm gonna let it grow back to that full. But maybe cut it. It'll grow back quicker, bro.
No, baby face, I can't do that. Can't do that. It's not the same.
You look weird with the baby face. Alright, let's move on. Your first album, I think it's your first album because it was the album that I listened to after I met you. What's Hopeless? Ignore the background, we in DC, so yeah, weird things go on. What's Hopeless Romantic, your first album?
It was my first album on DSPs. Distribution.
Okay.
So
Probably should know that.
Apple Music, all that shit. Those are called DSPs for sure.
I feel stupid for not knowing that, so I'm gonna cut that out. Alright. Alright, Hopeless Romantic. Romantic. That was your first all platinums, pretty much, album. And I listened to that album. That's the album that you introduced me to after I met you. Bro, I won't sit here and ask you to tell the fans like who you're going through, which by the way, if any of y'all listen to the album, you know exactly who we're going through. But I guess I brought that up because for me it's more. Alright. Hopeless Romantic.
Is that where we left off?
Yep, that's where we left off. Hopeless Romantic. I guess so. Like I listened to the album, so clearly I know why you wrote it. I guess more so of what was that? What was that?
With the bet.
Creating process like for you? Like, what was working on that album like for you?
Seeing as to it was that was around the same time. That's when I first started making music.
No one's on.
And at the time,
you guys are last.
I was dealing with 2 girls, right?
But if you played earlier,
and one of them, I was willing to wait for. The other one, it was just an attachment issue, right? So a whole lot of basically everything in that song actually happened. Every song on the album is talking about a specific female that I dealt with in my life. So a couple songs are talking about my ex. A couple songs are talking about my other ex. I'm not going to drop no names and shit like that. And another one is just talking about different girls that I deal with over the time. Because, you know, love has a story. And if people don't understand why you act a certain way in a relationship because you don't tell the story of your love life, nobody gonna understand you to a degree.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta basically put yourself out there nowadays. So that was my way of putting myself out there.
How'd you feel? How'd you feel before and after?
I felt the fucking same, bro. It was cool to make an album about it. And in the moment, I was like, oh yeah, I'm cool, relieved and shit like that. But then it was like, oh shit. Then the business part of the music came through. You just put a whole album out on DSPs, and you thought you was gonna be able to stop there, nigga. Now you gotta keep going and keep being creative and shit like that. So it's like, it was a bittersweet, because it was like, oh damn, now I'm really in this. Like, I'm really making money from this.
Shit, you gotta go somewhere with shit. What you saying that you being all in? It's your. We're not gonna be cliche and say jack of all trades, but as far as your label goes, it's just you.
Yeah. No. Now it's not just me. Now it's me and my friend Trap and my friend Ash.
Big Trap Boomin', right?
Big Trap Boomin'. He's part of it. Like, it's not in an official, we're part of it. It's like we have our 2 different entities, but we're together type shit. So it's like we work together, we studio sessions, we pull up together and shit like that. He sometimes give me clientele, sometimes I get my own clientele, all that shit. But all together is all for one purpose. It's just so that niggas who can't do studio sessions can have studio sessions. You know what I mean? And the people that I work with now, they know it's a requirement. I'm gonna come with at least 1 extra person, if it's not 2. And it's always gonna be the same person because that's my team. That's who's been helping me out. That's who's been believing me. Like, you gotta think about it. I've been doing music for like 6 years now, and I just met people that believe in me. Like, just met, and it's not even on no rapping shit. It's more so on the engineer shit. Like, a lot of the people that I do make music with and engineer with, they don't know I rap until I actually, like, you know, accidentally hop on their song because it's not finished. But that's just a trait that most engineers don't have. Like, most engineers can't finish the song by themselves. Like, if they feel like a verse is missing or it don't hit right, I mean, don't get me wrong, they can hop on the track, but can they deliver on the track? Probably not. So,
yeah, I didn't know homie had bars like that. And then homie hopped out with the, I don't know who this is. I just talking about shit.
you talking about
talking about that was I forget. I know. Austin Powers.
No, that's not.
No, that's not it. That's not it. It wasn't it. Because Austin Powers was the other one.
Austin
We talking about
Powers.
shit. Bad new girl with bad new bitch. Yep.
She type too thick and she walk like this.
Yep. The other. See, now I forgot what the other jump was. But that shit was. I remember how it starts.
I think what song is that?
Fuck. So yeah, now it's gonna be stuck in my head. Now I gotta figure it out.
I gotta look it up.
It was Apollo. Yep, Apollo. I'll make sure to throw that on there too. Homie dropped this. What is it? Homie and Big Trap and Peeps dropped this about a week or two after we all hit the studio.
Model, ain't nobody stopping me deep like a hockey team. Like nigga, that's probably.
Yeah, you know we gotta find someone with light and promo it now, right? We gotta find someone with light and promo it for the vlog now.
All you gotta do is take candid videos of me. That's all I need. I'm not one of them niggas that's gonna stand up and rap in niggas' faces and shit like that. I'm not doing that shit.
I just need you for 2 scenes.
I'm not.
So I can edit it better. Everything else will be candid.
I'm not pressing no niggas out. Listen to my music. You got me fucked up.
Oh, fuck that. It's just the video behind it, man. A promo behind a good track is always clutch. A promo, which by the way, a promo behind a good track, if nothing else, is always clutch. Yeah, I'll make sure to put that jump in there. Oh yeah, real quick, just because we were talking about homie, Big Track Boomin'. Cool homie, go listen to his music. Trust me, go listen to his music. My favorite one is How I Feel.
He's one of my favorite. He's literally, man. Funny story about him. When I first started rapping, he's the first actual rapper that I met. Like first, right? He's the very first rapper that I've ever met in my life, in person, conversation, having and he had a following and shit like that. And when I first met him, I think our old friend or a friend, he made the connection and shit like that. He was like, yeah, he make music and stuff, you need to get his number. So I finally got his number and shit. And I sent him a couple tracks. And this is why I believe in just releasing music and don't worry about who listening to it. Because your one listener could be somebody like J. Cole.
Yeah.
And he could be the only person listening to your shit. He's just watching you progress. So basically, I sent him my music. Funny shit, he didn't respond back, right? So in my head, I'm like, alright, he's not gonna listen to it. So a couple years later, I come in and he asked me if I want the ops. Cause at this point, we cool, right? We friends. So he did I want the ops? So I started playing some shit and he ain't getting no reaction, right? So my friend Ashton was with me. He was like, basically, calm as shit, like trap group. Calm as shit. Yeah, bro, this joint fire, right? And Ashton was like, I be telling him that he gotta release it, right? And out of nowhere, Trap was like, yeah, no, I've been watching him for years to see if he was gonna get better. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, bro, since you sent me the first song, I just wanted to see how your progression was gonna be, to see if you gonna force yourself to get better than what you was. When you first started, your delivery and shit like that, it wasn't amazing, you feel me? But I could tell that you had bars and shit like that. You could actually rap, you just didn't know how to rap at the time. So
he was the first rapper. My sister, she introduced me to him. They were the first rappers to get on me on some Scott, grab your camera. What's up? We going to shoot. I bet my first photography shoot for clothing was with the Trap merch, the white hoodies.
Yeah. I ain't even gonna
shout out you, Big Trap Boomin'. Shout out Trap.
I ain't even gonna hold you. He's the reason why in the last year my studio shit's blown up too. Because I used to be the type of person that'd be like, alright, if somebody wants a studio session, they gonna hit me up. I gotta be content with that, right? Then I told him, I was like, yeah, I'm trying to travel with this shit. I'm trying to go to different places because I haven't seen nobody travel to nobody's crib for a studio session. Pack their shit up, have the whole setup, break it down, and it just be there, right? And my whole thing is I'm doing it off a laptop. I ain't got all the special equipment and shit like that to make my music sound the way it sounds. I'm doing it off of a laptop. On top of that, I'm doing it off of an old laptop. I had this laptop since I was I've had this laptop since I was 20. Making music on it, burning the motherfucker up, all that shit. Like, that's why I don't run right, but it works, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna use this to my advantage. Most of my clientele is like people that don't know how to drive or can't drive or they ain't got no transportation, and I'm gonna come out to them. Eventually, he came up to me one day. He was like, "Yeah, bro, we got a studio session," and I was like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah, we got a studio session." I put on live. I recorded us on live while we was recording one day. Somebody wanted to record. He was like, "What's your prices?" So I told him. At first it was low, but then I started learning more shit. He started taking me to different studio sessions. Like, since I met him, we've been to 3 studio sessions together, and all 3 is the only 3 studio sessions we had together. Like, in an official studio where I didn't have to do shit, I could just sit, watch, and learn and shit like that. So he was like, "Look, yo, I understand you know how to use your own shit, but if you blow up in this engineer shit, you gotta learn how to use everything." So it's like, you gonna sit here and watch the soundboard and shit like that. And the studio session that you went to, he didn't tell me, but he was like, it was planned for me to get on the mic the whole time. He just ain't let me know. Because he was like, I wanted to see, basically he was like, I wanted to see if you was gonna forget that you was a rapper. Like, I was gonna see if you was gonna jump both. And I was like, nah, when I'm coming in as an engineer, that's crazy.
We might move from here. Too much sound.
I don't know why he would cut that on at 8 o'clock, almost 9. So yeah, he basically he got when I was not willing to do the music shit no more, he got me back into it. So that's the type of friendship we got. Like, we ain't gonna let each other like fall to the wayside or shit like that. Like, be good at something. We got a following. Just boost that following, yo. Just keep pushing. So it's like, yeah. So now I got a team built up, but it's like, it's more so family because we've been friends before we became a team. If that makes sense. Like Ashton, I knew him since like high school. Like, we met in summer school. The first time I was in summer school.
Too many niggas on dick cause they bitches been top of me. Still on my groovy shit. I just been making my moves and shit. I don't know who this is. Really depends on the mood I'm in. Nigga, I'm moving quick, chasing the gears just to swerve a bit. I don't know who this is, getting that top from a bougie bitch.
Walk to the monument.
I step back with a bitch, no bitch.
Watch the monument was right there. We was in the car shooting it. It's alright at night.
Pop your shit,
like, it's dope, but
just watch how he moving. Nah, I can't sit and be broke, get up, get straight to it. I've been applying pressure like it ain't nothing to it. Compression, no Nike, that's just how I do it. Damn, now this hoe's mad. Hell nah, I ain't going outside. Fuck these bitches, nigga, I need.
What? Yeah?
They made one with the old man. So
I'm not, why are you watching it? That's disgusting. That's trifling of you, not even a TV company for putting that on TV. I don't care what it is, that's even worse. You want to eat a grape or you want to eat a raisin? Which one you want to consume? I don't care, they too old for that. Stop it. It's time for you to hang up the Viagra. Then go get a dog. What are you starting a relationship for? So y'all can trade off grandkids? I'm confused, bro. Like,
a relationship can be easier than a dog.
I'd rather have a dog at 75, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
A dog costs more.
Good. The dog ain't gonna bitch at me. Right?
That depends on the dog.
Nah, it's gonna outside. I'm gonna take it outside, feed it. It's gonna be good. You know, it's very minimal. And you ain't gotta pay for a large meal. You only gotta get kibbles and bits. You get that from the dollar store. I don't love that.
Yeah. Facts.
Like, you could go from dumb skinny to maybe you was trying to bulk up and you made the mistake and ate the wrong shit or whatever. Now you a little bit bigger than what you like. Lose all the weight and do it the right way. Now you look like you got a BBL. You got motherfuckers. Is that a BBL? Nah, I just work my shit.
Hopeless romantic shit. Told my mama I'm just stuck in my ways. Relax, go and sit back while I'm counting my days. Thinking I'ma be a barber just to give him this fade. Got me out here being wholesome while you hoeing away. Real shit, you chasing niggas like you flipping the page.
That's what I used to do. What are your most proud to date projects?
None of them.
Really?
None of them. Because, like I said before, it's like you put one out, you can be proud of it for a couple days, a couple minutes. You gotta keep going. You ain't reached where you need to go. So none of my projects I'm proud of. It's good music for that era of me, but I'm not proud of it because every project is different. It's better, getting better with every project.
So wouldn't you be proud in general then?
What?
Like, it's like, so wouldn't you be proud in general then?
Nope.
Nope? Okay.
After I put it out, I forget about it. It's like, no funny shit, I'm not trying to be funny. And
No, I understand.
But it's like, when a billionaire has a kid, and you have too many. Or like when a dad has a kid, or a dude has a kid and he has a bunch of kids, right? Once you have that one kid, and you used to having that kid, the more kids you have, the more you put out, the less proud you get. You know what I mean?
I think that's probably that was a horrible analogy.
No, because
I have multiple kids.
Not you, nigga. I'm
No.
like 10 plus kids, bro.
That's what I'm trying to say though. Like that's probably horrible. That was about analogy just because you have niggas out there who do have that many and are proud of each one, and then you have the
I'm talking about the ones that aren't around, yo. You know what I mean? Like
horrible example. Use another one. Use another one.
I didn't use my dad. He got like 30 kids. That nigga forgot I existed. He thought I died. He was telling the whole family on his side that I passed away. He did not know I was still here. Thugging it out. So it just depends on your outlook on our now. I mean, don't get in your feelings though, because I don't care. But
that makes sense.
So you know.
Random question from a fan.
What?
Do you consider yourself a light-skinned?
My ethnicity is to be disclosed. Right? When I find out, you guys are gonna find out. Alright. Just know that I'm allowed to say the N-word around people and most motherfuckers. Alright.
Spoken like a true light skin. Here's your answer.
I had that N-word card since I was a kid.
I never asked you this before. Is it hard balancing all the different avenues within your music?
Yeah. Because people forget that you do certain things. So it's like, with the engineer shit, when I was doing it non-stop, like just making a good amount of money, people forgot that I actually rap until I dropped the song. And it was like, oh yeah, this nigga rap too. So it's like, it's kind of hard to balance it because when you're not taking serious in either one of the crafts, it's like some people look at you for this and for that. You can do this, all this shit. Some people look at you for that rapping shit, and then you tell them you engineered the whole song, and they on and they voice and shit like that, and they find out and they hear it in this radio quality. They're like, oh, I forgot you engineered. I don't know how. Nobody else has touched any of my songs. Like, so I don't know how, and I make it known.
I feel that.
I say engineered by my other little account within the quickness, Mr. Producer type shit. So.
I feel that one. I just like, everyone knows I'm a cameraman. People forget to do music until they hear my music. So I feel that one completely. Shit. Sorry. Hold on.
This nigga can't read.
Rude. I don't need the toot.
Why you put that out there like that, bro? What the fuck?
What makes you push? My fault. And why do you continue to push?
When I first started, I had a lot of people say shit like, I had people listen to my music and they said I'd never be places and shit like that. I got family members that to this day, I send them music every time I drop and they don't know I make music. So it's like, it's more so because I have that inner family down there and I hate that shit. Like after I stopped playing football, it was like nobody saw me for nothing else. So it's like, y'all gonna see me for some shit. And they slowly seeing me for everything that I do. But it's taking longer. Because I got a bunch of old heads in my family that don't like rap music and shit. So if it's not a 9 to 5.
You don't really just do rap.
No, I don't. I do everything, but you gotta listen to it.
Yeah, that's facts.
You gotta click the link to find out. And you gotta be open-minded. Like, I got some family members, they'll listen to it, and they hear one curse word, they ready to cut that shit off. Because they baby nephew or their baby cousin is cursing on the song. Not realizing I'm a grown-ass man. I can do that. So, it's more of a motivation because my own family doubts me. You feel me? Not my immediate family or nothing like that, but like the family that, you know.
That shouldn't doubt you.
Yeah, the ones that know what I'm about when it comes to the music shit. And it comes down to, I just have a chip on my shoulder, man. Because I've been in the music shit for longer than what I actually tell people.
Right? See, you got banger spots, bro.
I've been in the music game since like middle school. I used to be in a group called Co-op, and I was going through some shit, and I told them I needed to take a break. And after that, everybody kept saying I lost my shit, I lost the touch, and all this other shit. So it's like I got a lot of people to prove on. So it's like it's just a chip I put on my shoulder.
I feel that.
Because it's like, y'all niggas not gonna keep doubting me like I ain't shit. You suck my dick with all that shit. All due disrespect. So, and that's anybody, family, anybody. That's anything that I do in my life. Whether it's I get into real estate, I get into managing people. Don't tell me I can't do it. Don't even show me that you think I can't do it. Because I'm gonna do it right in your face.
Good shit.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Don't tell me.
Little pump?
Yeah. To be honest, it was one of my exes. I'm not gonna say her name as much as I want to. I'm not gonna put her on blast. Cause I don't know who's watching this. I don't know who's my fan. I don't know what. You know, fans be crazy sometimes, bro. So they go hunt down whoever made you feel a certain way. So, but yeah, we was talking. And basically the whole time I was making music, like the first like 3 years, it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't on the caliber that I'm at now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like it wasn't as diverse. You could tell that I know how to match people's flows and shit like that. So it's like she didn't peep that shit when I played the music. So she used to be like, well, you don't have enough energy. I feel like Lil Pump and Lil Uzi and all the little rappers and shit like that are gonna eat your ass up in a song, right? And I looked at her straight up, I was like, nah, I would done this to these niggas in a song. Like straight up. Like I had done this to them so bad they want beef. Like I would done this to them. Like she was like, nah. 3-4 years later, play her a song. She's like, who this? I'm like, this me. She's like, oh, you got a lot better. Oh my God, I didn't think you would be this good. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, bitch.
No one understands, like we all hear it when people say it. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Well, guess what? If you commit to your craft, you actually grow and build a legitimate skill.
Yeah, and I built my fan base before a performance.
I was gonna ask you, what's it like when you meet a fan?
I haven't met one in a while. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't met one. They've seen me and they'll DM me like on some creepy shit. Like I appreciate it, but motherfucker, they don't come up to me and talk. Why are you DMing me while we in the same store? I ain't got no security around me. I can't afford security. Just come say what's up. I'm not gonna smack you, nigga. Like I had somebody walk. They DM me on Facebook and they was like, yeah, I think I saw you. And I was like, who is this? And they like, oh, I just like your music and we went to school together and stuff like that. I think I saw you, but I didn't want to walk up to you. I don't know how you feel about that. I'm like, nah, literally, the next thing I said was, I'm no celebrity. I'm nobody special. I just make good music. Come say what's up. I promise you, I'm probably the loneliest nigga you've ever met in your life. Just say what's up. Just say what's up.
Trent said the loneliest.
I'm lonely and I'm hopeful. I listen to my music now. Songs that motherfuckers be like, oh shit, that's fire. Songs that got like over 100,000 streams on some shit. And I listen to it now and be like, that's ass. Who is this nigga? That's ass. Why would he record that? So understand, I'm a regular ass nigga, yo. I walk around here like anybody else. I can die just like anybody else. Ain't nothing special about me. I just make music and I connect to people because I rap about shit that people actually go through. I ain't trying to glorify nothing. If I ain't got no money, I ain't got no money. If I just got fired, you won't hear it in the song. If my heart got broken, you won't hear it in the song. If my grandma died, somebody passed away, you won't hear it in the song.
Talk to me about Boys Don't Cry.
Boys Don't Cry? Oh, that was I was in a dark place. I cried when I made that song. Like, the last verse,
Bro, I cried when I heard the snippet.
the last verse of it, I couldn't finish it. But it became, like, I had a moment where I broke down on the mic. And when you hear me say, fuck this shit, it's because I was about to end the recording. Because I had did it all the way straight through in one take. So, I was about to stop it because I started crying and shit like that. And then I was like, alright, I let it play out a little bit, and I was going to re-record it, and I was like, you know what, I can't even say this part. Like, it's a whole half a verse that I didn't say. I'm like, I can't even say this shit. And I put the hook back in, and the hook just played so perfectly into that moment in that song of like vulnerability. I was like, I'm gonna leave it right here so that people don't know I'm fabricating shit. Like, let somebody talk about me tearing up on the song. I will spit your ass in the It's a game out here, yo. I think it's a game out here. I'm a humble nigga, but don't think it's a game out here, yo. I'll eat you up on your own song, I'm telling you.
Alright, speaking on that, talk to me about Toxic.
Toxic?
Yup. Yup. You know I was going there.
Toxic is. Toxic talks about an era when I was being toxic as fuck, and that's exactly how I felt in that moment. Like, I'm the man right now. I don't think you niggas understand right now. Like, that's how I was feeling. I'm the man right now. I had the girl, I had the job, music shit was popping off a little bit. I was doing shows, whether it was virtual shows or not. I had interviews lined up like once a week. I feel like that nigga, but you know what? Later on in that year, after making that song and shit like that, I released it after me and my ex broke up. She heard the song, she knew what it was about and all that shit, but we broke up. And it humbled me a lot, because it's like, alright, the same way I made this song, now I'm in a whole nother feeling where I'm about to make a heartbreak song about this one girl, because, yeah, at the time it was, I want this girl back to her.
You heartbreak guys,
I'm a regular ass nigga, yo. I feel pain like everybody else, alright? I ain't gonna fake like girls ain't break my heart. I ain't gonna fake like I ain't been in love. I ain't gonna do none of that shit. I've been in love multiple times. So it's like, when you fall in love and that shit goes away abruptly and you think shit good, oh yeah, that shit gonna snap your shit in half.
Facts. Facts.
You're not gonna know how to handle that shit.
Speaking of shows, you did, I know this year when you did 2 shows, DC and Philly. What's going on with that, bro? Your discography compared to mine is like gold, and I done pulled 7 shows, you pulled 2. I mean, that don't really mean nothing.
Well,
homie's music is fucking crazy, but I'm calling homie out, because I done tried to homie, what is it? I gave, nah, I'm calling homie out real quick. I'm calling homie out.
See that show? My girl's family got sick. I was already down there. I remember that. I was already down there.
I gave you 3 shows.
Yeah, the second show, I had to work, and I was like, am I gonna spend hella bread to get down to this show, or am I gonna go to work? And that's the shit about being an independent artist. You gotta make decisions like that. Like, do I go to work and make sure I can feed myself, I can feed my girl, I can feed, you know what I mean? Or are you gonna go to the show in hopes that somebody see you and you blow up when 9 times out of 10, motherfuckers gonna walk out that show.
Do I go to work and fund what I'm doing, or do I take a risk and possibly fund what I'm doing?
So yeah, you feel me? So it's like a lot of the shows, because they were so out of the way and I ain't had no vehicle, it wasn't like I could just get off of work, beeline straight up there. I gotta take the Metro to the Amtrak, and I gotta take the Amtrak to the. By the time I get to the
I get it, bro, because there's a few shows where I had to like do all that shit just so I can make sure it's this. I get it.
To perform, man. It's just in DC it's a little bit harder to get shows because in DC people support. Well, I've noticed people support other people and shit like that, but it's still a little bit of if you don't have, it's still like a business behind the people you support. And when it comes to the music shit, independent shit, because it's like still if you don't have enough numbers, a lot of people not gonna work with you. It's like you gotta prove your point everywhere. So it's like, even in Philly, when I went down there, if I went down there like a year ago or 2 years ago, people wouldn't know who I was. But when I went down there, because I proved my worth and I proved like there was people in there that didn't know who I was. But if I spoke up and they said something back, I wasn't going like that. Like, you're not gonna talk to me like that. Understand, I'm an artist just like every single one of y'all that's in this group chat. I'm an artist like anybody who's in this room and shit like that. I do art, I paint, I do all that shit. I do everything that y'all do. Understand that. Just because I'm not from Philly don't mean my ideas ain't valid. So once I made that point and I started showing my music off and showing that I actually know shit, you know, it's just you gotta earn your worth when you in this industry. So it's like, and it's even worse for, like I said, it's worse for independent artists because independent artists sometimes it take twice as long. Sometimes it only take a year. So it's like you sitting there gambling with your life every day. You could be wasting your life, as people like to say, or you could be making your life better. So you just gotta earn your shit. That's the main reason I ain't been doing shows, because it's like, if you're not known for real, if you can't bring money into the clubs and the venues, they're not gonna let you do it. If you can't prove by your following and your numbers and shit like that you can bring that shit in, most venues around here aren't gonna let you do it. At least not for free.
That's fact. I have the smallest amount of music out, but I can bring in a. What is your one message to the world?
Fuck it, just do it.
Say that again.
Fuck it, just do it, man. Don't be out here scared enough.
How you doing? Excuse me? I was gonna ask a hopeless romantic question. No one ever wants to answer this, but everyone.
Walk around. Or you want to get done? You look like.
Can I get a quick question? Homies here is an artist. I'm a camera guy / artist. I'm doing he just did a podcast interview. He had an album called Hopeless Romantic. We were chatting on that. Can I ask you guys a quick question?
Yeah,
just one question. What is?
Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah.
I got an Instagram page and YouTube. Make sure to get information. All right. Simple question. What do you guys consider a hopeless romantic?
She'd probably be better at answering this than me.
A Pisces. I don't know. Like someone who keeps trying no matter what.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Would either of you consider yourselves as hopeless romantics?
I would personally. I would say yes.
Yeah, I would agree with her.
Thank you guys. Alright, bro. Thank you for being on the show.
Like that ain't my problem now. If you ain't gon' help me, then leave me alone. I'm not a hood nigga, but I ride with hood niggas. Working 9 to 5 until I die, I said I'm good nigga. Promise I ain't slaving for nobody. Pockets in the drought, been in the house, you ate without me, I was starving. I don't make the smoke, but swear to God I'm with that. They gon' take your mans, give him some fame and make an outfit. Promise I'm not wildin', causing drama for some get back. I can see you wellin' for the fame, I'm taking shit back. I've been making music just to cover up my pain.